Hello, my friends. Welcome to this English lesson. I am here to teach you English with movies, and today we have a special lesson about how to stay humble and not show off. We will watch some short clips and learn what to say and not to say when you are successful. We will learn powerful quotes and how to use them correctly. You will understand better your personality type and how to communicate based on it. So let's get started. First of all, do you know that you are unique? Yes, you are special because no other person in the world has the same combination of looks, personality traits, and experiences. There are also people who are so talented and successful, but they don't even realize it. It shows his personal life and his professional successes and challenges. They are so busy focusing on other people's opinions that they never notice their own wins. Sometimes she asks him difficult questions. For example, here she talks about the changes in Steven's personality. Your behavior should be respectful. Don't forget that your actions can hurt people, even if you don't mean to hurt them. Stephen was once very enthusiastic about life. Now, after his diagnosis, he is more negative and depressed. Let success make the noise. This means that you don't need to boast about your success. You don't need to shout about it. Let your results speak for themselves. He spends all his time working. He isn't interested in their relationship anymore. He was adopted by an Australian couple when he was a child. He didn't know anything about his real family. When he grew up, he found some clues and tried to find his birth mother. But your actions speak for themselves. When you come back from Paris, people will ask, "Where were you?" Then you can share your experience. This is a story about a group of boys studying in a prestigious academy. This school has strict rules and traditions, so you can stop the video on any word or sentence. His name is John Keating, and he is a new teacher. He tries to bring some changes to the classroom and encourage students to think differently, to discover their potential. He teaches them that poetry is alive. Mr. Keating encourages them to be brave and stand up for themselves. He teaches them that life is unpredictable, and sometimes your fears prevent you from achieving your dreams. They don't need to draw everyone's attention to themselves. They know they are valuable. They are calm. Poetry can help them to see the beauty around them. It can help them to appreciate life. People will be asking you questions, and this is a nice way to share your happiness. What is power? What is true power? Pause the video and write down your thoughts. This is a true story about Michael Orr, a homeless teenager who becomes a famous football player. He faced many difficulties in his life. He had problems with the law. He couldn't read. His new mother, Leanne Toohey, comes to him and says, "Do you know why God took pity on us and placed you here? He knew we needed you more than you needed us." And then Michael answers, "I don't think God had anything to do with this." Okay. What did Michael's mom say? She said that he was meant to be in their family. He was sent there. "I think you just found me on the side of the road and decided to take me in." She says, "No, honey, that's not true. You were meant to be here. You were sent here. And let me tell you something. I am honored to be your mother." We talked about how to be strong and confident without shouting and attracting attention to ourselves. And we discussed how to be humble and not to think that you are better than everyone else. And I'm so happy. How are they pronounced differently? Can you repeat after me? I am so happy. I'm so happy. What's the difference? Please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on social media. I'll be waiting for you next time. Bye. In the second option, I'm so happy. BM is silent. It's not pronounced I'm as a contraction of I am. In this case, it's pronounced I'm, but if we say I'm so happy, the M is silent. He lived with his grandmother and sometimes he had to sleep outside. The ship has weathered every rack. The prize we sought is won. The port is near. The bells I hear. The people all exulting. They taught him how to behave at good parties. Soon he became a star of the school team. Many universities wanted him to play for them. What does it mean? True power doesn't need to be shown. It's inside you. It's your inner power. While follow I's the prize we sought with outstretched arms, other students join him and shout together. Why? Because people who are insecure and weak try to attract attention. He just found them on the street and decided to adopt him. Is that true? No, it's false. They want to be stronger, so they pretend to be tough. They think that showing off makes them look strong, but actually, it shows that they are weak. You can control your reactions to what happens around you. You are flexible and adaptable. And if you like this lesson, please give me a thumbs up. Even if you were adopted, you have a unique personality. You are special because you are you. Some people love to talk about their achievements. They really enjoy being the center of attention. Some people prefer to focus on others and put themselves down. If yes, then this lesson will help you to understand how to stay confident and keep your self-esteem high. And if you want to develop your inner power, learn English and speak English more often. This is the best way to strengthen your mind. It's a great workout for your brain. His friend says, "Did you have no feelings for them?" And Saru answers, "For most of my childhood, I thought my adoptive parents were my real ones." Just remember that every family is different and each person is unique. All families have problems. No family is perfect. But if you were adopted, you are lucky to have two families who love you. I only knew the name of my birth mother. That's all. I didn't know anything else about her. I didn't have a sense of belonging. I just felt different. I didn't belong. I used to sit on the veranda hoping someone would come looking for me. But that's not how things work. Nobody ever came. Nobody ever asked about me. What kind of person are you? Do you think you might be undervaluing yourself? It's like having an 80-year-old in an adult's body. You don't seem to care whether I go out or come home. You never ask about my day. You don't tell me about yours. When did we become such strangers? This is a great quote, and it's a good lesson for us. And if you are new here, please click subscribe and click the notification bell to receive every new lesson. All right, now let's begin. Our first scene is from the movie called The Theory of Everything. This is a movie about Stephen Hawking. Here we can see Jane, Stephen's wife. She is very independent and she doesn't just agree with everything he says. Jane tells him, "You were always pretty selfish, but now you're just blatantly so." Even if you are in a relationship and your partner doesn't do anything wrong, you still need to consider how you make them feel. Now let's move on to our next quote. For example, instead of saying, "Look at me, I'm so cool. I'm going to Paris," you say nothing. And by the way, if you want to pause the video and write down all the new words and quotes, there are timestamps below. Our next scene is from the movie Lion. Here's the main character. He is an Indian man looking for his family. Now he is talking to a friend about his childhood. Sometimes it takes years to find your place in the world, to understand who you are and where you belong. These are important years of discovering your identity. If you are adopted and want to find your biological family, that's okay. It's normal. The next scene is from the movie Dead Poets Society. Here we can see the main character. One day, one of the students stands up and shouts, "Oh, Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done." It's really inspiring to see young people expressing themselves. Now, let's move on to our next quote. The loudest one in the room is often the weakest. People who are truly confident and strong don't need to shout. The next quote is, "True power doesn't need to prove itself." When you are strong, you can control your emotions. Are you thinking about what kind of power you have? What are your strengths? Do you have inner power? I hope that you do.